are the new players that will be added in the winter update by EA in FIFA 20. I'm your boy FIFA Love FIFA. Amazing that you're watching. I will show you over 25 players that will be in Ultimate Team. Some of them are already available in the career mode or kick-off mode, but they don't have a FAT card. But there will be a change coming in that direction, because these players will be added into the FAT game. Some of them will be very useful, other ones will not be useful at the moment, but who knows in the long run of our squad building challenges. If you love it, smash a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more, and put on the notification bell. And click that I button for your favorite new player coming in the game. I think I can make a lot of Manchester United fans very happy. Brandon Williams, 68 rated, a silver card already, and who knows the future of Man United instead of Luke Shaw if he can develop the way everybody expects of him. I think it's a pretty high rating for a player that didn't play a lot of games in the first team. So now he's already 68 rated in the career mode. He's a genius player. In Ultimate Team, it has to take 1 or 2 more seasons, but he can become a very good silver card first, and who knows where is his future, maybe 80 plus. One of my favorites has to be ANSU. If you love him as well, smash a thumbs up. I got all the information from the website So FIFA. They're always very accurate with new players and the biggest upgrades. ANSU, his rating, it's a little bit disappointing to me. 73, that's it. He already scored almost 5-6 goals in the La Liga. For me, this guy should actually get a 77, 78 rated card in comparison with, for example, Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. So now a 73 rated player makes him one of the most wanted silver cards in the history of the game, and Ansu Fati is a master in the future. Ronaldo, number 9 of Brazil, is the owner of Real Valladolid, and he brought in another trickster with Hatem Ben Arfa. His contract ran down with Stade Rennes. He played for Paris Saint-Germain, OGC Nice, Newcastle United, Halle Piccolo, and a lot of big teams. He is a very skillful player, but defensively he is pretty lazy, and he's always getting into a fight with the manager, with teammates, so he's a little bit a bad boy. But if you can make him play at a high level and keep him consistently, he can save your season like he did with OGC Nice 4 years ago. The guy was on fire with almost 20 goals coming from the cam position. Former AC Milan player Bertolacci is now playing for Sampdoria. He will be facing a downgrade in comparison with FIFA 19. There he was a 77 rated central midfielder. Now he's going down to 75, but still a pretty decent card if you want to get a cheap Serie A starting team. Bouda Oui of Algeria and from OGC Nice is a huge talent from Algeria. Once again, an amazing player from Algeria. They have so many amazing players. Ben Rama of Brentford, Riyad Mahrez, you name them, they've got them. Bouadoui is a very talented player. He is wanted by all the big teams in the world. He is now already 69 rated. For a young player that is a teenager, that rating is huge, and I expect great things for him in the future. Karamoko Dembele of Celtic is not in So FIFA yet, but who knows, he will be added in by EA, or else they will do that in FIFA 21. The real question is, what card would be fair for Karamoko Dembele? We can say a bronze card. If you think that, let me know it down below, or a low rated silver card. If we compare him with Brandon Williams, he is a little bit older. Williams, he played more games in the first team so far, but Karamoke is already playing for Celtic in cup games, in smaller games as a substitution. The teenager is a huge star for the future, and I expect great things for him to happen. But what card would be realistic to start off with? I think it will be high bronze or low silver. One of the highest rated players of Boca Juniors who was not an Ultimate Team is Abila. Abila is a very strong striker. You can compare him a little bit with Akinfinwa. He is not the fastest player, not the most technical player, but he is like a tank. We have the black tank Akinfinwa, and this is, well, a little bit white brown tank Abila. Amazing players, you have to love them, but you can only use them in a specific type of playing style. Camavinga, how long will he stay with Stade Rennes? Because actually every big team in the world is chasing him, from Manchester City to Barcelona and every team between there. Camavinga is 16 years old, but already playing in the first team of Stade Rennes in the top League E. Is he actually 16 years old? You never know that with players of Africa, because if they're born in Africa, they always have their birthday on the 1st of January, but sometimes they're 1, 2, 3 or 4 years older than they actually are. So that is strange. So for now, I think Camavinga is a great player, but who knows, maybe he's actually 25. FIFA legend Seydou Doumbia is now playing for FC Sion in Switzerland, and this legend deserves to be in the game. Come on, EA. He still has a pretty decent card for a silver one. He doesn't have the shooting or the dribbling like he had back in the days, but Doumbia, smash a thumbs up, guys, if you remember him as a FIFA legend in your teams. Jorge Figal is playing for Independiente, but he could be going to Inter Miami. There is a lot going on about Inter Miami and players of the Argentinian league, and the star player of Independiente could be actually the first signing. For a silver player, the stats are very good. For some reason, Gazinovic disappeared from FIFA 19 to FIFA 20, and the strange thing is, he was always with Eintracht Frankfurt, so I think somebody at EA forgot about Gazinovic. I'm not sure why they did it. Maybe he had an affair with the guy who created the cards for Eintracht Frankfurt, but Gazinovic, he should be added as soon as possible to make Frankfurt complete again. Another player so far is not in FIFA, so I don't have an actual card for him, but he will be added as Bruno Guimaraes of Olympique Lyon. He was linked with a move to Arsenal and also with a move to other teams, but in the end, Olympique Lyon won the battle for £20 million plus £5 million on bonuses. He is a CDM, playing for Atletico Paranaense. He is a very good player. The question will it be a low rated gold card or a higher rated gold card? I expect something between 75 and 80 depending on EA and how good they know him. He is 22 years old, so he's not actually a very youngster anymore. Another player who was removed from the game while he still stayed with the same club is Godos. He is playing for Amiens, and well, the player of Iran, I believe it is not in the FIFA game. Why? I am not quite sure, but he should be in there because he is still making a lot of goals. Former HSV and Tottenham Hotspur player Lewis Holtby is now playing for Blackburn Rovers, and he could have got a Team of the Week card 2 weeks ago for scoring 2 goals and 1 assist for Blackburn in a game, but he was not there in the game, so I think EA should fix that right now. FC Augsburg centre back Xavi is another mysterious player just like Gazinovic. He was still playing in the Bundesliga with the team. He is moving from Bayer Leverkusen to FC Augsburg, but somewhere he disappeared. Well, he was always a decent centre back for starting teams, so come on, bring him back. Will Joao Pedro become the new Richarlison or Gabriel Jesus? Players from Brazil who moved there at a very young age and developed into great players in the Prem. Everybody is scared about to play against them. Joao Pedro only costed £4 million. That is a lot cheaper than Gabriel Jesus and Richarlison costed in the past, but money doesn't say a thing. Morris, for example, was bought for 300k, so maybe Joao Pedro will be the new sensation. Kulusevski only has a 70 rating at FIFA. Normally they're pretty correct, but this time I am questioning that because he is the star player of Atalanta Bergamo, and Juventus already paid 45 mil to sign him up. This year he is loaned out to Parma. He is doing great for that team, and in the summer he will be going to the old lady Juve. Now he's only a 70 rated player, but I think FIFA will pimp him up to 77, 78 because he's one of the best players looking to the stats for Parma and the whole Serie A. Right back Lamptey is a very young player, and I know not a lot of you guys will ever buy him in Ultimate Team, but for the Chelsea fans it's a great addition to have him in your Ultimate Team. For Chelsea, maybe for a low rated team, and in the career mode he's a great player. Lamptey might be the new right back of the future, but he has to beat Reece James for that. Fernando Llorente played with Tottenham Hotspur, but just after transfer window closed down he signed a contract with Napoli. Too late for EA to add him into the game. I'm not quite sure why EA isn't doing that in the meanwhile. Maybe it's a software update or something, because once upon a time in a year everybody is added to the game, and Llorente will be there playing for Naples. Another legendary player in the FIFA game besides Seydou Doumbia is Mukonjo. He is now going to Valenciennes. I believe that is the second league, the Ligue 2 in the France leagues, but that is not a problem. He still looks great. Together with Seydou Doumbia, you could have a great connection if they played in the same league. Oh, this brings back so much memories. Although Xavi Simons is only a youth player playing for Paris Saint-Germain, well, there is still a chance that he could be added into the game, or else in FIFA 21 he could be there making his debut. A player needs to be with the squad, and so far Xavi Simons is not with the squad of Paris Saint-Germain with all those superstars. I expect Xavi Simons in FIFA 21 or at least in FIFA 22 to be added into the game, but we can still talk about it. I think he's a cool player. What rating do you think he can reach? He can play for the Dutch team, for the Spanish team? What do you think, guys? What decision will he make, and what rating will be there for Xavi Simons if he enters the game? Let me know it down below. Adil Rami, he got a relationship with Pamela Anderson and now he found himself a new club at Fenerbahce. He wants to be released on a free deal, so maybe if you're watching this video, Rami is already a free agent, but for now he is playing with Fenerbahce. Reinier Jesus is another player to keep an eye out for. We've seen Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. moving to Real Madrid in the last transfer windows, and they have a very promising card already. Reinier has all the stats you want with a silver rated player. The pace is very high, the dribbling is great, and of course the physicality, it's not the best so far, but 65 for a player with his age and his body type, it is great. So Real Madrid signed another superstar for the future. Can we already call him the new Ricardo Kaká? I think we have to wait a little bit before we do that. Borussia Dortmund is always known to give young players a chance, and now we have another player from the USA. Pulisic was sold, and there is Reina. Reina played a lot of games already as a substitution. He's only a 61 rated player, but still, he played games for Dortmund. The Dortmund fans would welcome him with a smile on their face. The highest rated player that is missing so far in FIFA is Franck Ribery. You can already link him up and look him up in Ultimate Team, but there is no card appearing if you search the market. But that will change in a couple of weeks. Franck Ribery is still 82 rated and the star player of Fiorentina, the highest rated card that will be nice for squad building challenges, because with that pace he will be pretty cheap. Will Robinho ever be in EA's game again? Because he got accused by rape, but well, the same thing happened to Cristiano Ronaldo and he is still in the game. So if they forgive Ronaldo, they can also forgive Robinho, because that would be realistic. Robinho is a very talented player from the past. He played for Real Madrid, for Manchester City, but now he's playing for Istanbul Başakşehir. Look who is back in the game, Jack Rodwell. He played for Sunderland and other teams, Blackburn Rovers, but now he is going to Sheffield United. The great performing Sheffield United needed more squad depth, and with Jack Rodwell they got a cheap player with experience in the Premier League. The last 5-6 seasons he wasted his career, but maybe he can reach the level why Manchester City bought him once in the future. If he can reach that, Sheffield has a great and cheap player with him. Danny Simpson was a member of the amazing team of Leicester City that won the championship in the Premier League 3 years ago, and now he is playing for Huddersfield as a right back with 56 pace. Well, nobody will be interested in signing Danny Simpson. I am sorry, but I have to show him in this video, but I know nobody will actually care. Besides Robinho, we have another player of Istanbul Başakşehir, and that is Martin Skrtel. Skrtel is a center back. He played for Liverpool in the past, and now he's playing in the beautiful city of Istanbul. We are staying in Turkey a little bit longer with Daniel Sturridge. He's playing for Trabzonspor, and Trabzonspor has a very interesting attacking team. They're scoring a lot of goals in the league. Sometimes they beat an opponent 4 goals, 5 goals to nil, or 5-2. So it's a very interesting, nice team to watch out for. Sturridge, without injuries, is one of the star players in Turkey. Susaweta, the former player of Athletic Club de Bilbao and Vissel Kobe, is now playing for Melbourne City in Australia. One of the highest rated cards in the Australian league. He was 80 rated in FIFA 19, got a big drop back, and now he is still 75. Jaro Zivkovic played with Ajax. He was a great player in the youth academy of FC Groningen, but now he's going from a second-tier Chinese league team to the Premier League. Boom, what a step that is. Sheffield United is signing him up. I am not sure if the pace is fair, because Zivkovic, look him up, he is one of the best sprinting players in the world. I think he is faster than Aubameyang, for example. So look him up, he is amazing. So the pace for me could be 94, and that will make him a very interesting card to use in the Prem. Harvey Elliott is a very interesting player for the future. He played in the youth academy of Fulham when Liverpool picked him up. He played a couple of games already in the League Cup, the FA Cup, as a substitution, and he is a very young gun. Just like Xavi Simons and Karamoko, it could be too early for him to be added into the game, but he is older than Karamoko and also older than Xavi Simons. He played more games, he is training with the first team, so he could be added as an extra youngster for the Liverpool fans. I would love that, you would love that, I know it guys. So smash an amazing thumbs up if you would love to see Harvey Elliott, and what rating do you think it's the best? Gold, silver or bronze? Let me know it down in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel for more and put on the notification bell. I really thank you all for watching, wish you all a nice day, and as you know from me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me